The police don't have that organic connection to most communities. They don't have the relationships with most community members that they need to be able to deliver public safety in an open and accountable and community-friendly way. So I would say that most American policing is not delivering that kind of community-fluent policing that offers public safety in a way that the public says, yes, they're our partners. Yeah, we're on a real saga in Los Angeles. It's a very long journey. It began over 30 years ago for me. 30 years ago, we were at war with our police, and it was very bad. I was in court every day suing what I could out of LAPD, and Rodney King happened, and then the Rampart scandal happened, and long story short, it began the beginning of the end of a very paramilitaristic, imperial LAPD that terrorized the black community. And I think that in the black community, there was no other way to describe it other than a paramilitaristic occupation force that was hostile and felt racist. We finally realized, okay, this has to end. And the elite leadership of LA said, okay, LAPD, you must change. We got the consent decree, we got judge fees, we got a commission that was full of police experts for a change. We got a bunch of advocates who were really ready to roll up their sleeves and go inside LAPD and start re-engineering LAPD so that we would have a community-friendly and community-fluent police force. When I started working with probably the most revolutionary policing force that you can find in the United States today, which is the Community Service Partnership Police in Watts. It's a specialized unit of community service officers. They are police officers who earn public trust through service to that population. So they will do everything from get bifocals for the grandparents in the housing projects, to cleaning up the alley behind Grape Street, to doing a farmer's market in Ramona Gardens housing project, to helping kids buy computers in the local schools. So they are about earning public trust through service. And their theory is that if the public trusts us because we're constantly helping improve the conditions of their lives, when a crisis happens, they will give us the benefit of the doubt. And it's truly working quite well. So when, when Captain Tingarides buys computers for people's children and takes the grandmothers to the doctor and does any number of things to serve that population, what ends up happening is that the community ends up revering, really revering, not just respecting, but revering these police. So it's quite an amazing experiment, and I'm very proud of these officers. It's very hard to go into these housing projects as a cop, but they do footbeats, they patrol with gang intervention, they are constantly offering service, and they've built trust. It's very strange to be in the greed is good era of American capitalism and realize a lot of folks are getting way, way, way left behind, completely left behind. What's interesting is that the police understand that this isn't good. And so do I see a role for police in the equalization and in making America fairer? Absolutely. Because the police can argue that public safety depends on a gap between the rich and poor not being this wide and not being this inequitable, and that you have to have rungs in the ladder for people to climb out of poverty. And the police can help put those rungs back in the ladder. So I see a lot of roles for police, and I think that they have the power, the political power in our system to insist that the gap only gets so wide.